Franklin Graham tried to do a Facebook post trying to justify the CEO of Chick-fil-A saying they haven't sold out. Well, I'm just going by what the president of Chick-fil-A says, because the chief operating officer, the president and chief operating officer, Tim Toulouse, he said emphatically that the new initiative would no longer include donating to organizations like the Salvation Army, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and Paul Anderson Youth Home. Now, you know what all three of these have in common? They believe in traditional marriage.
Hope I make it to heaven. If I don't, I got my pistol, so Satan, you gon' respect me. I'm walking around like I'm cryptic, clutching my Smith & Wessons.
It seems to me that people are not actually understanding the post. I did a story on the website, commonsensnation.net, and I used a meme from the gays kissing in front of the Chick-fil-A. And some of these idiots thought I mean what time frame the picture is. Damn the picture. I want to get to what Chick-fil-A has done, and Franklin Graham trying to justify Chick-fil-A not supporting Christian organizations who disagree with the homosexual mafia, and they're turning around and supporting to the Southern Poverty Law Center. Now, they didn't say they was going to stop giving money to the Southern Poverty Law Center, but they did exclusively say that they was going to stop giving money to the Salvation Army, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and Paul Anderson Youth Home. Now, you ain't got to take my word for it, because if you was mentally smart enough, you can actually go look it up for yourself. Franklin Graham tried to do a Facebook post trying to justify the CEO of Chick-fil-A saying they haven't sold out. Well, I'm just going by what the president of Chick-fil-A says, because the chief operating officer, the president and chief operating officer, Tim Toulouse, he said emphatically that the new initiative would no longer include donating to organizations like the Salvation Army, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and Paul Anderson Youth Home. Now, you know what all three of these have in common? They believe in traditional marriage. And because they believe in traditional marriage, Chick-fil-A is not supporting them anymore. They refuse to support them because they don't want to give money to people who are against the homosexual mafia. Now, on the website, I actually took a picture and made a meme of it. And some of these stupid liberals, or these so-called wannabe conservative who like siding with the gay mafia, that's why you wonder why these fake impeachments is going on right now? The fake impeachments is going on because these wannabe conservatives, who's not conservative, just because a lot of their liberal friends happen to be friends with, and because they have so many gay friends, they don't want to speak the truth. Well, that's not called robbery anymore. Stop calling other things sin and a crime if you can't say nothing about the homosexual mafia. Franklin Graham sold out trying to defend Chick-fil-A CEO. I'm going by their statement. Now, Chick-fil-A didn't stop giving money to the Southern Poverty Law Center, who hates Christians, who hates traditional marriage, who loves abortion. Southern Poverty Law Center, abortion on demand. Gays should have a right to force their opinion on you. Now, see, some people take it that means you hate gays, you want something to happen to them. No, you're not going to try to force something that I know is wrong on me. I don't care what you do in your private. Do it all you want to, but don't say I have to support it. And I'm a little sick of people trying to defend Chick-fil-A. Let me tell you something. Now, Chick-fil-A got where they are today because they took a stand. Conservatives and Christians were standing with Chick-fil-A. Now, all of a sudden, Chick-fil-A has become big and powerful like many other organizations do. And now they want to forget about you, the Christians, and the conservative. Because there's so many Christians says, well, I'm just going to eat the chicken anyway. Same way they did about Starbucks. Even so, those Starbucks said, I hate you. Now, if you're going to keep supporting people who hate you, don't complain when you get mistreated by them. don't complain when you don't get fair news, because you keep giving the money to people who don't like you. Now, I promoted Chick-fil-A many times. I love Chick-fil-A. I won't eat there now because nobody was standing in line for Chick-fil-A, because now they say they want to focus mostly on homeless. Well, you can focus on homeless all you want to. You can focus on education, but you specifically are targeting groups that are not that are against the same-sex marriage. So that says something. So they're saying now that Chick-fil-A is giving the Christians and the conservatives a great big middle finger and saying, F you. We can support who we want to support. Now, I don't care if Franklin Graham, Billy Graham's son, want to try to defend it, but don't lie about it, because he said he called the CEO of Chick-fil-A, Dan Cathy, and the Chick-fil-A CEO told him, this is his statement, they will continue to support whosoever they want to support. That's true. They can support whoever they want to support. But why you didn't take that stand 10 years ago? Why you didn't take that stand 5 years ago? You waited until all these people started supporting you, talking about family values. Well, so that's hate because you disagree with the gay. Well, it's hate because they disagree with me then. I don't understand the whole mentality of people trying to cat down, and then they want to get focused on the story. Well, that particular picture that you use, that must be from 2007. Listen, idiot. The picture is a meme to make fun of them. Have you become stupid just like these liberals? You've been hanging around these liberals so long, you become just as dumb as the freaking liberals. You can look the story up for yourself. The story says that, and I put it on the website, Chick-fil-A donates to Southern Poverty Law Center. They didn't say they was going to stop donating to them. Chick-fil-A specifically said, and it's not me saying it, it's their chief, the president and chief operation officers had made the claim that they're not going to give to the Salvation Army and the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and the Paul Anderson Youth Home, because those three specifically do not agree with same-sex marriage. Now, you say it's a coincidence. I say you're not looking at the damn fact. I'm the mailman, damn it. Don't get mad at the mailman because all your liberal friends. I'm sick of these so-called conservatives. Every time you look around, they always want to talk about how the president is getting treated unfair because they're lying. Well, stop lying for these liberals. Stop supporting these liberals. That's why Adam Schiff and these liberals get away with this stuff, because these weak so-called conservatives, when they see news, they won't report it. Investigation journalism is dead. And you saw that with Jeffrey Epstein. That's why they don't report about Jeffrey Epstein. That's why they locked up the 2 little prison guards. But nobody did anything about what Jeffrey Epstein was doing. He got off for years. ABC covered it up. I mean, they had people. What's that fella that Donald Trump? He's resigned now. He gave him that sweet deal when he was down in Florida. So don't tell me nothing. Most of these people cannot stand a little backlash. That's why Laura Ingraham apologized to this little school kid who was talking about guns, even though he was wrong. That's why certain groups they won't say anything about, because they don't want the backlash. Their so-called supporters or their so-called advertisers will pull away from them. This is freaking insane. I don't understand it. I don't understand why people keep giving to Starbucks, and by the way, their coffee is disgusting. I don't see why. You want me to keep on giving money to Nike, who has sided with Colin Kaepernick, Mr. Kunta Kinte himself. You're not in the NFL. Let me make it some clear about Colin Kaepernick. If I pay you millions of dollars every year, when you come on the court, see, just like the so-called reporters, like at ABC, couldn't report about Jeffrey Epstein because the boss has said so. If I pay you, Colin Kaepernick, to come on my field, don't try to be an activist on my field, Kunta Kinte. Go be an activist somewhere else. Don't come on the football field trying to be a damn activist. I'm paying you millions of dollars to win football games. I don't care nothing about your social justice outlook. Take that up on your time. You on my time now. And that's what's wrong with our society now. And as long as we keep having these type of things, We're never going to get anywhere in this damn country. I'm just telling you.
All I know is the war, all I know is the trench, and I'll forever keep my feet planted right here in it. Either salute me or shoot me.